Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to the e-learning portal of the CTY International CTY School, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. This is Mr. Fijabiti A, your basic science and technology teacher. I welcome you once again. How is everyone at home? May Almighty Allah's protection continue to be on us during this COVID-19 pandemic. Amen. Don't forget to stay safe and stay to all the rules and regulations of health. Allah's protection continue to be on us. Amen. This week on our basic science, we are going to look at basic electricity. Basic electricity. Electricity is the flowing of charged particles called electrons in a circuit. This flow is called electric current. I take it once again. Electricity is the flowing of charged particles called electrons in a circuit. This flow is called electric current. It is a form of energy called electrical energy. It is one of the development of modern technology. The flow of electrons in an electric circuit is called electric current. The flow in an electric current is called electric current. There are two types of electric current, namely a direct current, symbolized by DC. This is current derived from dry cell or battery. That is the current that is derived from dry cell battery. So you can see the battery, the dry cell battery and the car battery is showing an example of a direct current. You can see the diagram down there. Also, the second type of current is the alternative current, symbolized by AC. These are currents got from other sources, such as the generator, transformer from the PHCN, and so on and so forth. You can see the diagram showing this also down there. Now let's move on to the types of electricity. Types of electricity. There are two types of electricity. They are 1. Static electricity. 2. Current electricity. Let's look at them one after the other. Static electricity. This is the type of electricity that does not involve the flow of current. It is the type that stays in a position. For example, rubbing a glass rod and ebonite rod using cotton wool causes attraction between the two rods, according to Benjamin Franklin, one of the scientists. That's one example. Also, rubbing an inflated balloon and a dry clothing material together can make the balloon be attracted to a ceiling when released. When you inflate a balloon and you rub it vigorously, very well, to a dry clothing, after releasing it, the balloon may flow to the ceiling, and with that, it can be attracted to the ceiling. Also, number 2, the second type of current, the second type of electricity is the current electricity. This is the type of electricity that involves the movement or flow of electrons from direct or alternate source through wires and other materials that make a circuit. For example, if a small light bulb is connected to a dry cell battery by 2 copper wires, when the connections are properly made, the current flows through the wire to the bulb, causing the bulb to glow. That is, it makes it to light up. That's an example of current electricity. Now, after that, we move on to method of correcting electricity. Method of generating electricity. Method of generating electricity. There are these are some of the ways by which electricity can be generated. Some of the ways by which electricity can be generated include: 1. Conversion of potential energy. For example, energy from water falling from a height. Energy from water falling from a height is an example of conversion of potential energy to electricity, to electrical energy as used in hydropower stations. Conversion of potential energy. For example, energy from water falling from a height to electrical energy as used in hydropower station. So electricity can be generated through falling water, so from a height. So number 2, conversion of solar energy to electrical energy using solar cells. This is very common now. This is an alternative way of providing electricity in our homes now. Solar energy, solar power is very common now. So we can convert the energy from the sun to electrical energy. So that is number 2. Then number 3, conversion of heat energy to electrical energy as used in thermal engines. In industry, the heat energy is used to convert electricity, the heat energy is used to convert to electrical energy. So it provides light in the industry through the use of thermal engines. Number 4, conversion of mechanical energy to electrical energy as in generator that supplies electricity. This one is also very common in our various homes and offices. The electric generator that we use to generate our electricity, if the NEPA light is out, so it's interrupted, so that means we can use the generator, which is the mechanical energy, to convert to electrical energy to supply light for us. So these are what we have for us today. So don't forget, today we have discussed about electricity. So electricity is the flowing of charged particles called electrons in a circuit. This flow is called electric current. Then we also move on to the types of current. We say there are 2 types of currents: direct current and alternative current. These are examples of the alternative current and direct current. Then after that, we move on to the types of electricity. There are 2 major types of electricity. These are static electricity and current electricity, and the examples have been given also. Then we move on to the method of generating electricity. So these are all that we have for us today. So inshallah, meet in the next lesson. Stay safe and be happy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.